Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the Soulful Sound Part 1. Now, Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear?
Upon searching for Finish Line advertisements, the only one we could find was a national ad targeting teens. We decided to find out how effective Finish Line is at targeting teens. To discover this, we surveyed our peers online. The answer? Not very effective. As it turns out, 70% of our peers have never even been to Finish Line, with only 10% saying that they visited often. When asked how they shop at Finish Line, nearly twice as many teens shopped in-store than online. Although most teens have never been to Finish Line, as you can tell by the graph, half of the teens had a very nice impression of Finish Line and none had a bad connotation with the retailer. This means that an ad campaign targeting teens will be that much more successful because Finish Line will not have to overcome poor image. Here we have Finish Line's website. Please note the striped blue background and list of brands in the middle of the website, as well as the abundance of Nike ads. Now we have Finish Line's most direct competitor, Foot Locker. As you can see by their website, they have a similar red striped background and also have the same kind of brand's menu bar. The two bear a striking similarity, and that is a problem. What Finish Line needs to do is revamp their website. They need to stand out in the way. Perhaps simplify the website, which, as you can see here, repeats information multiple times, creating a crowded, busy effect. To target teens, it is important to advertise where they visit the most. And what better place to do that than the internet, specifically YouTube? Here we have Sports Authority advertising on one of the internet's most popular websites. That name should be Finish Line. And it is what Finish Line needs to do to reach this elusive target market.
Finish Line ranks well in the checkout category. The layout is simple and easy to understand. Customers know exactly what they're buying and exactly what they're paying for. The payment process is excellent as well. The key feature is that the customer is not required to create an account at finishline.com, something that would have driven away potential customers not wanting to spend the extra time creating this. Unfortunately, the Customer Care Center has created some unhappy customers. To alleviate this, Finish Line should shorten the process for the consumer, making sure that the Care Center has a brief conversation with the customer, followed up by a detailed email explaining the situation to the customer. Upon searching for Nike Hyperfuse, a Finish Line product, Finish Line did not show up in the top links. Instead, Foot Locker did. To draw more customers to its website, Finish Line must utilize what it already has, the buzz block. If its stories were displayed on the home page, it would draw more customers back to the website to read the latest articles.
From the advertisements we have found, Finish Line has been using sexuality to sell their product. Fortunately, this ad is too risque, and this next one is targeting moms and their husbands. It is necessary that Finish Line find younger models and give a playful impression to teens.
The Finish Line, located in the Pheasant Lane Mall in Nashua, New Hampshire, has significant local competition such as Foot Locker, which has 2 stores in the mall, offers about the same prices and carries with it a distinct image. There is also Skechers, which offers the same kind of shoes but only their brand, lacking much appeal. Olympia Sports, which offers a small selection of shoes at low prices and in addition offers a wide variety of sporting goods and apparel. Models, which has a small selection of shoes at higher prices, as well as a wide variety of clothing and sporting goods at fair prices. Sports Authority, which has a similar selection of shoes as Models, yet is much larger and specializes in multiple areas in a superstore-like fashion. Finish Line's most dangerous competition is Dick's Sporting Goods, who just opened up a large store in the mall. They offer a large selection of shoes at the same prices, as well as a very large selection of sporting goods and miscellaneous items.
We visited the Nashua store to properly evaluate Finish Line's operation. One of our main ideas is to test the selection for the
I'm Brandt, and that's Anthony, and we are at Finish Line. Alright, so we just picked out some shoes. They did not have my size in the first one that I selected, so I was forced to select another pair, but
Sorry, guys.
they did have Anthony's size. So we're going to go try on our shoes and see how they fit.
On the opposite side.
Alright, so we just got out of Finish Line.
Yeah.
We're going to make our way to the taxi cab
And some
and just some questions here.
I'm in the corner time.
Alright, we're in the taxi cab.
What'd you think of the employees?
She was so chill.
Carol was very nice.
She was a nice lady. Nice picture of her.
There was a weird situation in there because they had brought in employees from other stores to help rearrange
I didn't
it.
like that. Store though, they were constantly moving stuff.
Yes, they were
They're
moving
moving
stuff.
it all around.
They were not wearing shirts. They did not look they worked there. They looked like a bunch of thugs paid to move furniture.
Yeah, they didn't wear the matching shirts.
But Carol and the managers were dressed appropriately. Oh, there's buttons somewhere. The quality of service was excellent. We got asked about a million times if we needed help. So that was excellent. The store looked very nice.
Very clean.
It was nicely presented. Displays were nice. It was a nice layout. It was a good experience.
Upon talking to assistant manager Carol, we discovered a problem with Finish Line's in-store pickup.
The process only makes sure that the shoes are there. It does not reserve the shoes for the customer. And in some cases, the customer arrives at the store only to find that their shoes have already been sold. To fix this, Finish Line should set the order aside for 7 days for the customer to pick up. And after that period is up, the order should be put back into the inventory. What Finish Line needs is something to draw teens in and keep them interested. Most teens don't usually go to the mall to buy things, but to pass the time with friends. Something like video games, such as in GameStop, would be a draw for people to enter in and stay in the store. Or perhaps, like with Dick's Sporting Goods Golf Simulator, something fun and useful to choose, such as a machine that maps your foot pressure, or a program to find out your shoe type and the perfect shoe for you. Finish Line's Winner's Circle loyalty program was unsuccessful. No one surveyed had even heard of it. To raise awareness, perhaps take the CVS approach and offer deals on marked items only with the loyalty card. And, in addition, make the card a keychain to remind the customer of Finish Line every time they reach for their keys. To bring more customers into the store, Finish Line should host autograph signings featuring professional New England athletes. This would bring more customers and also associate world-class athletes with the Finish Line brand.
Yo, is there any room in your car?
Yeah, get in.
Dude, move over.
Oh, jeez. We are in the car. All right.